Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, everybody's on social media. In 2020, it's estimated that 3.81 billion people were on social media. My question, are you? Is it a good or bad thing? Let's talk about it. Hey people, welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About It. I'm Short Trini, and today we're going to talk about social media. And as you can tell from my intro, a lot of people are on social media. If you missed it the first time, in 2020, an estimated 3.81 billion people were on social media, and that is an increase of 9.2% from the previous year, 2019. What I found even more interesting was a person has an average of 8 social media accounts, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, they have it. One fact that surprised me was 76% of social media users are women, compared to 72% of all men. Now, I got the idea for this video from a show called on Netflix called The Social Dilemma. Now, full disclosure, I haven't seen this yet, but from what I hear my friends say about it, it's startling. Well, let me give you some backstory about my experience. I grew up in a, as you know, a West Indian household. And as I said before, West Indian households are very, very strict. And my dad wouldn't allow my brother and I to have access to social media at all. And it was quite shocking to my friends. I didn't have a social media account until I got into college. And that was AOL. And AOL had been out years before I went to college. Yeah. So you can imagine how that went and how much teasing I got from my friends. Oh, what's your email address? What's an email address? You know, my father finally relented and he allowed us access to social media. And right now, almost 30-something years later, I can kind of understand why he was a little apprehensive about social media. There's a lot of crazy stuff on social media. Anybody who's anybody can go on social media. And what I find interesting about social media is that people have pretend lives on social media for one reason or another. And it's sad. But I also believe that social media is necessary, especially at this time during the COVID-19 epidemic or pandemic. Social media helps me keep in touch with loved ones because I still have family overseas in Trinidad, and that's the only way I can connect with them and bond with them. I've also reconnected with a couple of college friends who are on social media, and we have WhatsApp parties and Zoom parties every now and then, and it's a way for me to reconnect with people. I started this channel via social media, and as I've told you before, I started this channel to keep me sane. Without this channel, your boy Short Trini would be hanging over that ledge Now, that being said, I could understand why people would be a little bit apprehensive about the time they spend on social media. But it shouldn't take a show like Social Dilemma to give you a hint. Hey, dude, you're spending every waking moment on social media. The one thing I've done is I've created, if you have a tablet, like an iPad or a Samsung tablet, there are restrictions in the settings that you can set to limit your time on social media. Also, find other things to do aside from social media. I know in a pandemic it's kind of difficult, but you can bond with your family, your immediate family, for a time. Then be on social media, totally. I've gotten closer to my younger brother, I've gotten closer to my mother, and I've gotten somewhat closer to my older brothers. I'm trying to get away from social media and the like. This pandemic actually has forced me to really reevaluate myself. Because before this pandemic, I was on social media, I think a little bit more. Even before I had this channel. To me, it was an escape, from the everyday humdrum of having to deal with family. And maybe I'll do a video on that again. I did a video a couple years ago about sibling rivalry on YouTube, and maybe I'll expand that to relationships among family members. But I will say this, that for me, social media has been a good thing because it's kept me connected to those people I haven't seen in a long time. It's given me that push I need to step out on the ledge and try something new, like open up a YouTube channel. When I feel I've had enough, I look at my monitor on my iPad or my iPhone. It's in the settings, and you can set it to how much time you want. And like I said before, I think other tablets have those, I think it's under parental settings, where you can limit your time. And I also find a lot of other things to do aside from social media. I read a lot more, I write a lot more, and I'm getting to know myself a lot more. I didn't know myself before this pandemic, and I know myself a lot more, and it's caused me to appreciate the time that I have, because due to the amount of death, life's not promised. So I value the relationships I have, whether on social media or on one-on-one. I hate to call social media fake life, because to me it's real life. It's just another way of connecting, but anyway, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about social media? Is it a good thing to you? Is it a bad thing to you? Let me know. If you like the channel, as usual, please like, share, and subscribe. Another thing, a friend brought it to my attention that he wasn't receiving notifications for my videos, because I post once a week, either Wednesday or Thursdays. And he wasn't receiving notifications. So it's very important to my subscribers and to those who are interested in this channel. Not only subscribe, but go into the notification, hit that notification bell for all notifications. So that way, when I post a new video, you guys who are subscribed will be the first to know, so you can comment, like, and share. Anyhow, that's all. Until next time, peace.